What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Southall, back again with a new video. I haven't really done anything. I'm testing out the whole YouTube live streaming thing off your phone, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go down. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad when you rewatch it on the computer or some shit like that. So it's about 11:30 at night, and I want to talk about the WWE Great Balls of Fire 2017 predictions. Want to get my predictions out for this. As you can see, I've got Wikipedia up, good old Wikipedia. I'll be using that to look up the card for this show. Overall, despite one of the stupidest fucking names in the history of pay-per-views, this might be an okay show, actually. There are a lot of matches, especially the main event, which I am stoked for, and should be a pretty good show overall. This is just going to be a quick little video this time, nothing too over the top and crazy. So we'll firstly talk about the Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and Akira Tozawa. I guess Akira Tozawa's joined the Titus brand, which, good for him, I guess. Sorry if I cough throughout the video. I've been having a bad cold recently. But I think Neville's going to retain. I don't see why he would just drop it to Akira Tozawa, because I don't know about the Cruiserweight division anymore, man. I think Neville should just hold it for the rest of his life now that Austin Aries has been released, which, that's awesome to hear. Not. I reckon he could have ddone so much more in WWE, but hey, his decision. So, whatever. So, yeah, Neville to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. Some other matches that are taking place on the main card. We'll talk about The Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. And I guess Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are joined up with him now for some reason. Well, I guess they're not really doing anything. So, yeah, might as well. Since they've been dropped from the social outcast, so they might as well do something, I guess. I haven't been paying attention to the feud. The feud's been pretty shit build up because it involves, like, Bears and that LeVar Ball, that basketballer dude who just acted like a complete arsehole. Like, I don't fucking care about this feud. So I reckon The Miz is going to retain, probably to Maurice or one of the two other guys screwing over Ambrose in some way. I reckon it'll be a decent match, but meh, I don't fucking care about this match, to be honest. Another match we can talk about, Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. I'm actually looking forward to this. I've been liking the build-up that has been going on throughout this match, because Enzo kept getting attacked week after week, and then Big Cass started getting attacked, and people thought, oh, it's the revival and all that. Turns out it was Big Cass, which I think we all kind of saw coming. I mean, it was something that we all predicted and built up, but it was actually done really well. Enzo cut a great promo on Raw last week, you know. It really showed how much he meant, like Big Cass meant to Enzo, and just how they were friends. But Big Cass was just using Enzo to get himself over and to make his career a lot better. So, yeah, who do I think is going to win in this? I reckon Big Cass is going to win. Very bad connection. Well, my Mac is Wi-Fi. What a big fucking shock there. But yeah, I reckon Big Cass is going to win the match. We also have a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Tag Team titles. Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys. I reckon Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win. I think it's going to be a really damn good match. Some good tag team action going on between the two. They've had a decent feud. I haven't been too into it, but the matches they've been putting on have been really solid. So, yeah, I reckon Cesaro and Sheamus are going to retain, and Hardy Boys will move on to someone. Maybe the Revival. Who knows? Another match we could talk about is Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's title. I think Sasha won a... trying to think. Fuck, what did she win in? I think it was a gauntlet match. Yeah, it was a gauntlet match on Raw. The first ever gauntlet match, which, yeah, that needs fucking building up. Because I thought Nia Jax was going to win it and face Alexa Bliss, because they've seen it, because it looks like they're in an alliance or something. I don't know if they still are now, because I haven't been watching Raw that much recently. But, yeah, Sasha Banks won, which is cool. I think they could have a really good match. Hopefully this feud is a lot better than the Alexa Bliss-Bayley feud, because that just went downhill really fast, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think Alexa's going to retain. I reckon if they have another match at SummerSlam, Sasha might win it, or maybe like on a Raw in the future, she might win it from Alexa. Who knows at this point, but I hope to see a good match between the two, and hopefully this feud doesn't suck. So, yeah, that's all I'm hoping for. We could talk about Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. I haven't been paying attention to this feud at all, to be honest with you. I'm guessing it's your typical Bray sends creepy messages to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins fights back or whatever. At this point, I don't give a shit about Bray Wyatt anymore. Like, at this stage, like, I don't care about Bray Wyatt. It's very unfortunate, but it's just what they make their characters. It's pretty much most characters on Raw. They just make them very uninteresting to me. But who do I think is going to win? I'd say give it to Rollins. I don't fucking care. Rollins is awesome, but so is Bray. But, like, I don't give a shit about his character at the moment. Just nothing's clicking for me, for him at the moment. So, yeah, give it to Seth Rollins. We'll talk about the ambulance match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. I've loved this feud. You know, this has been a great feud that's been going on for, like, since the start of the year. It's been going on for a really long time. Braun Strowman's back, which is great, because seeing him kick the shit out of Roman Reigns is just awesome, in my opinion. Like, when he came out of that ambulance and just threw Roman into it, it was great. And then Roman got out of the ambulance last week, I think, and fought back against Braun Strowman. So that's pretty cool. Good little build up there between this match. And I know Roman is facing the Universal Champion at SummerSlam, I believe. So because of that, I think he's going to beat Braun Strowman, which I'm not going to be that big of a fan of. But knowing WWE's booking and the way they do things, they want to make Roman look strong. Haha. But I reckon just in this match, Braun will dominate a lot of it, but then Roman, because he's got that Superman punch and that Superman ability, he'll be able to put Braun in the hospital somehow, some way, and win the match so he can look strong going against Lesnar at SummerSlam, if that's the plan. But speaking of Lesnar, the main event for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Yes, bloody hell yes. I cannot wait for this match. This match is going to be fucking amazing. The build-up has been perfect. You know, Samoa Joe has looked so strong going into this match, taking out Heyman, trying to look for Brock Lesnar in one of those sit-down interviews. Like, he just wants to kick Lesnar's ass and become Universal Champion, and I think that's fantastic. It's, you know, it's a weird feud when, like, Lesnar's the calm one. You know you're an angry cunt when, like, Lesnar is telling you to chill out. Like, it's so funny to me. But, you know, this build-up has just been great, and I cannot fucking wait for this match. I think these two are going to tear it up, in my opinion. But who I think is going to win? I reckon it's going to be Brock Lesnar, so they can have the big money match at Mania between Lesnar and Reigns. But I wouldn't be shocked. Well, I would be shocked if Samoa Joe did win the Universal title, but if he did, I reckon it would be like because of Paul Heyman getting involved and turning on Brock so he can side with Joe. That could be something that goes on, but we'll just have to wait and see until the actual show tomorrow. But I think it's going to be a great match, very hard-hitting. I wouldn't be surprised if I see some blood involved. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think Brock Lesnar is going to win the match. And that pretty much wraps it up for Great Balls of Fire. I love that name. I know it's probably a very bad connection because of my Macca's Wi-Fi, but yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below if the connection was glitchy or laggy or shit. Just tell me. Or what's your predictions for Great Balls of Fire? And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram's at JackmanLaw31 if you want to check me out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.